Hey, what's up? It's Rashad Antonio, the Upon Further Review, where we review things in a further fashion. Yeah, Shogun on FX, episode 8, chapter 8, The Abyss of Life, and all spoils, of course, Tony. I just got to say, the theme of this episode is you need to dance with the one who brung you. And that was the issue because we had emo Toranaga, you know what I'm saying, mourning his son's death because
Lord,
he
Lord
took it.
Nakano.
Yeah, little slip and fall. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the HR, that establishment, needs to be hit up and the company needs to be sued. But of course, you cannot sue a whorehouse because they ain't got no HR. But
Right.
they gave this man the ceremonial 49 days to mourn, and then after that, you got to go to the Capitol so we can kill you. All right. And in this time, they go back to Idu, right? Go to Idu.
Yeah.
Everybody
Mm-hmm.
back home, basically, and it's very bittersweet for everybody, especially for Toranaga, to the fact that like
Mm-hmm.
nobody has seen him. And like, yo, how's Toranaga doing? Like, dog, I don't know. I heard that
He
man
was
was
looking.
sick.
He was looking sick on that horse.
Yeah, he was on that
Yeah.
horse, like I got the iron lung pop. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going through it. And then on top of that, like Tony, why was why while he was doing that, I was like, this bastard is playing the longest con ever. I just knew it, yo. Like that man is not to be trusted. And the problem is people should have trusted him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that
Mm-hmm.
was the sometimes the lack of clarity from the lay people. You know what I'm saying? You got leadership, right? You got leadership, and they don't be clear with their communication. The
Mm-hmm.
workers tend to get upset because as a worker, you just want things to be clarified so I know how to move, so I know how to
You just want to know
operate.
what's going on.
Like, hey, bro,
You want to know what's going on.
dog, like you telling us we gotta be here, and then you say, look, I quit. Not only do I quit, but when I say I quit, that means we all quit. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So they was like, bro, I'm not trying to die because you sick and you tired and your son
Mm-hmm.
slipped. That sorry bastard fell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm trying to live. Yabashike was like,
That is no way to die.
nah, they was laughing at your man, yo. Like,
Yeah. It's like, yo,
and
he slipped he cracked his skull on a rock, yo.
said, man, it's no way to die.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yo, remember he said he fell from a tree when he was a kid. He didn't tell nobody for days.
Mm-hmm.
So he could look courageous. Little puss
Yeah.
ass boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how,
Yeah, what's that, boy?
that's really how they was treating him. He been a little
Yeah.
hoe his whole life, which is probably correct
Mm-hmm.
because his dad is
Mm-hmm.
Toranaga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he had too much to live up to. That's like LeBron and Bronny James. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got one better for you. Michael Jordan, Marcus Jordan.
oh my God. That is better. That is better.
Hell, Jeff.
Yeah.
Don't forget Jeff too, the older brother that walked on to Illinois. No scholarships. No scholarships.
Yeah, man. The Jordan effect is heavy. But yeah,
Yeah.
so they have this little, at nighttime to first get there, and all like we were saying, talking, little round circle. And
Yeah.
um and
It was
it
kind of
was
like let's just pay
yeah,
respects to this
like
dude.
yo,
Yeah.
man. And then like his cousin was like, yo, why are we doing this, yo? Like why
Yeah.
y'all trying to play my homeboy like this? I don't even respect that. If he was like we like, yo, he died at least
Yeah.
trying. He died trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? And like we here basically about to sign away our death. Like what's
Mm-hmm.
wrong with us? And they looking at him like, you know what? You do kind of have a point. You kind of have a
Mm-hmm.
point.
Yeah.
And
And but here,
and
yeah. Hiramatsu is just like, hey man, be easy. Lord Toranaga, you know, saying we good, yo.
like he's and what
Like
he's
be
and he told them, Tony, he said, we know Toranaga has a plan.
yeah.
So we know he has a plan. And
Mm-hmm.
that, like, yo, that should have instantly like teed me like that there is actually a plan, because the way it
Yeah.
plays out, it's like it ain't no plan
Yeah.
to the point where our favorite white boy goes to Yabashige and is like, hey, how about I join you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard
Yeah.
y'all ain't trying to wait to die. I ain't trying to die either. You know what I'm saying? And Yabashige was like, man, get out of here.
Out of here. So question, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you do you think he knew Blackthorn knew what was up with Toranaga, over us that Toranaga had told him like kind of, hey, this is what I'm doing. I need you to get these, help me get the. I think he knew by the end,
Oh no, that's what
but
I'm
I don't.
saying. Like, I don't know if
Yeah,
like, and that's the confusing part to me, because of
yeah.
course you've seen the episode, you already know Toranaga was essentially like, look, I know that they're gonna turn their back on me, but I need to make it look like we're in disarray for this to work. You know what I'm saying?
So, and this is a call back to the second or third episode, if I'm not mistaken, when Mariko is telling Blackthorn about like, yeah, my lord has always been the trickster,
Yeah,
the clever one.
he's been a schemer
He's
the
been
whole
a
time. You know what I'm
schemer his
saying?
whole
Yeah.
life. And I'm like, you idiots don't know this about y'all lord, yo. Like this dude is this y'all playing checkers. He's playing chess,
Four-dimensional chess at that.
4-dimensional
Like,
chess at
I
that.
don't like, because
He's
really the
playing
whole
against he playing against 4 AI units. Y'all sitting there just
he's winning. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That, like the thing about this episode to me is, he says, "Look, I'm going to con these people so bad that they think that everything I'm doing is stupid and it's a mistake.
Right.
And I am hobbled, I am weak, and I'm no longer capable of leading my people, to the point where my people gonna get so mad that they're gonna splinter and
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna lead and they're gonna start an attack. So by the time I'm on my way there, I can
Mm-hmm.
then get active and really take over.
Unleash the cannons.
That's what I'm saying, because
so,
that's what Blackthorn and that Yabashiki going to do right now. But here's the thing, too,
mm-hmm.
Tony. The thing that I was like that made this the long con, and that was just so. All right, hold
I'm gonna
on.
see if we're gonna say the same thing because I'm
So
gonna tell you,
crazy.
yeah.
One, the fact that he understood like the relationship between Buntaro and Mariko.
Oh,
The fact
uh-huh.
that he knew that he wanted to quit. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
also, he never learned a lesson of why she wanted to die. Had nothing to do with her family dying. It had to do with because he was controlling her life. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
want to be.
And no, that whole scene with her and him.
So let's talk about the setup for that real quick.
Yeah, go
You know
ahead.
what that was? That was in today's aspects when, and I'm not married, but I've been in relationships, and you're married. That was when you got a couple that are been beefing and arguing, and to end this argument and to end this beef, someone says, "You want to go get something to eat?" Because he said to her, "Hey, would you be cool if I made you some tea tonight?" And the thing is, am I lying, Rashad? No, he was
Nah,
like,
you not lying.
you like, it's like, he was like, yo, would you be cool if I made you some tea? Because tea is a big thing. And I've realized that back in the day from the movie Karate Kid 2, where Mr. Miyagi and that chick, they did the little tea ceremony, which is
Very true. Very
very
true.
similar to what we saw here, where he came, they was in their little, they was in like a hut or whatever they was at. And he, prepared the tea for her and, mixed it. they had the prayer incense and everything going, and she took it and rotated side to side, and he was like, he wants his wife back. He wants his wife, and he's like kind of realizing like, yeah, I've been treating you like trash or whatever, but I do love you. He tells her like,
hey, it's your boy.
He was like, well, he was like, I was just thinking about the early times when you and me, when it was happier and stuff. And she's like, yeah, it was happy for you, type thing like that.
Yes, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like you, like
she said it was happy for you, and then he goes on to say like, yo, we're gonna die. And he was like, so I know I've been saying wanted to grant you death, and he was like, since we're gonna die, since I'm gonna grant you, I will grant you so you can kill yourself. He said, let's just do it. He was like, let's do it tonight, and let's do it as man and let's do it as husband and wife. And she went, it was the female snicker. I said, oh, this is not, oh, she's about
already
to
knew, like
this damn
already
dude. She about to destroy this man's utter soul. She went, you are mistaken that you think that I want to die because of everything with my family and this and that. She said, no. What you fail to realize is when she said you fail to realize, I said, I was like the Joker in Dark Knight, and here we go. She said, what you fail to realize is I don't want to die. I'm saying because of my family. I want to die so I can be away from you. You who are controlling, who are this and that, and you've never made me feel. And he was just like, and then she said her piece, politely drank the rest of her tea, set that bowl down, and moseyed right on out that hut. Left that man in tears, Rashad. That
Tony,
man broke down,
was
cried.
Sad boy Buntaro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because he tried to hit her too with the thing. He tried to gaslight her too. Talk about some, are you still under the spell of the Anjin? And she's like, you don't have nothing to do with him. It's you. Basically what she said was, nigga, I don't like you. I hate you. You make my life a living hell. I want to be away from you. What she should have said was, when I thought you died, I was the happiest I ever been in my life. She probably wanted to say that. That was the perfect case of how they say, Rashad, like, women tongues cut deeper than any type of blades you want, man. A woman tongue will hurt a man's soul. And that man, she walked out, that man said, I said, oh, damn. Yep, hurt that voice.
Yeah, hurt that voice. So another question that I came up after the episode was over, I'm like, yo, so did she know then about Toranaga's plan? That's why she was so laughing in that man's face like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because because as we see at the end, like Toranaga activated Mariko. He's like, look. Are you ready?
She's like, she says, I'm ready.
She's like, hell yeah. we about to go. So
let's go back to the long plan real quick too.
All right.
This is when I knew the long plan was real. When that Catholic priest that he promised some land to at Ido, what's his name? Alvito showed up with the little weird bowl cut thing. He showed up and he was like,
Toranaga's a fool, yo.
He was there with it was him. He came, he says, yes, Toranaga came to summon me. He said, I just want to make sure I heard what's going on, what he gonna do. I just want to make sure things are good. And he had some of his leaders there, and like the arguments and stuff that was happening, Toranaga's like, yo, shut up. And he says, listen, it's written down where you still get your land, you can still build your church. It's cool. You can still build your church, no problem. And he's just like, he says, go back to Osaka, tell your leader this and that. But he says, oh, by the way, tell them what you see here. He says, yeah, you can tell him everything that you see right here. I said, that's what I was like. I wasn't sure at first, but when that happened, I said, This motherfucker's lying.
Tony.
This nigga is playing a
Tony.
game on these folks. They don't even know.
Other than Butaro being sad boy, the
Mm-hmm.
funniest thing in this episode
Mm-hmm.
is when we had the head, like that, the head mistress out there looking at her land like, oh, bask in it. Like, this is gonna be this. This
like,
is where the special horse is gonna be. She's like, what's my girl name?
Kiku. He said this is gonna be
Kiku.
Kuku.
She like Kiku gonna have her special place right here.
Yeah, Kiko's
you know
spot gonna be right here.
It's gonna be
And
great.
Umi's sitting there like, yo, what is it? She was like,
it's all on her head. It's all on her head. She's been wanting this forever.
And so then you see the priest dude looking at the land that he got to put
he's like,
in church.
He's like,
oh, yeah. He's like, got this land. Hey, I'm gonna spread my Catholicism to here in Japan. And then
hold on.
Who them over there? He was like, who that over there? He was like, oh, they're your neighbors. They're courtesans. And he went,
they're courtesans.
He went, like
there's some holes in his house. There's some holes in his house.
And if you see him, he showed the point about. He was like, man. So that scene had me cracking up. Hilarious. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hilarious. All right, let's get to the real deal because I ain't got a lot of time. So
yeah,
that night, everybody's at the everybody's at the house. We talking
all of his leaders.
Yeah. All the leaders at the house, man. We having our, it's really like our last supper. So
before we do that, I just have to say one thing. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you good, son. Take your time.
Blackthorn is planning on leaving with his ship, and he goes to find his men. And he sees
my bad.
They lead him to one of the guys one of the Japanese dudes lead him to his men. And he's like, how they been? He's like, man, they drinking up all the sake. They are running wild over here. You see, they just there. And he's like, and he sees how they are because somebody asked him, are you going to go see your men dressed like that in the the robes and stuff? He was
the priest did.
The priest did. He was like, yeah, I am. And he's like, all right. And so he goes and he sees what's going on, and he's like, yo, man, F these dudes. And he turns around, and the dude sees him, is like, hey, pilot, what's up? Like, what's going on here? And then like he's like
pissy drunk.
He's like, what's up? He was like, yeah, we getting out of here, blah blah blah. This and that. He was like, and they were like, we ain't trying to go. No, he said, well, you trying to lead us here? You trying to lead us there? He said, all this is because of you, because he want to become famous. Because they say he found the straight to go through to get to Asia instead of going all the way around and stuff like that. And the dude was like, and Blackthorn was like, hey man, like chill. And then the dude just started pushing up on Blackthorn. What you got on, yo? And he's like, yo, I'm just respecting them. And
he said,
like,
man, take that skirt off.
Take that skirt off. And he's like, hey man, don't touch me. Take this. Blackthorn proceeds to knock this dude out cold, and then throws like his top down to him. And I think Blackthorn is like done with that, with those dudes. Or
yeah, he beat the brakes off that dude too.
He beat the brakes off that guy or whatnot. So then, like I said, Toranaga has mandated all of his leaders, like you were just saying, come to meet with him, and they are going to sign this paper for their surrender, just like him. All y'all, he said, if you're loyal to me, you're gonna sign this damn paper, and we all going to turn ourselves in and surrender to Ishido.
Yeah,
Ishido in Osaka.
By the way, back in Osaka, Ishido is trying his best to marry
Lady Achiba.
Yeah, trying his best to get in them draws, yo. And by the end of the episode, she does acquiesce because the former Taiku's wife is dying. She says, look,
she had a stroke.
Yeah, she said, hey, let these people be free. Stop playing.
Yeah. She said, let these hostages go and let this hate go, girl. This ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so I'm not really. We're gonna see how that wraps up next week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
because it still makes me think that she's with Toranaga. Like, this is a game with Toranaga. Remember, her sister It's
they was at
Toranaga's
they was in
daughter-in-law.
Edo. They was in
Yeah,
Edo. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I'm saying like that's what I'm saying, Tony.
So
Like
is her sister, was she the one married to his son, that dumbass that killed
I
his son,
don't know, but
or does he
either
got other kids and stuff?
it could. I think so. I think he's too
Yeah,
young. But either way, like
yeah,
that's his daughter-in-law.
yeah.
So and she was in Edo at the beginning of the thing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Well, the other girl was, but they was with her
And
too.
she gave birth to, she finally gave birth to that baby too,
Yeah, and then
because
they brought her back to Osaka. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So yeah, long con.
yeah.
So
So they got to
this
sign the paper.
they signed the paper, man, and
He said Yagashibe, he was the first one. He like, I gotta be the first one to sign this bullshit. He like,
Umi was signing that joint with the shakiest hand.
Umi was like, I ain't gonna get that Kiku no more ever again.
Kiku was gone.
No.
He was feeling like Drake. He the
Uh-huh.
best. So so they signed it, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Yo,
Like three of his lords were like,
why are we doing this?
yeah.
Why the hell am I signing my life away?" And the Toranaga's like, "Look, I'm tired, dog. I'm done."
Yeah.
And then Hiramatsu jumps up, is like, "Look, I ain't doing this."
Yeah.
He was like,
I know you got a plan. Tell us the plan, because I'm not doing this. And he's like, there's no plan.
Ain't no plan, big dog. Like I'm tired.
surrendering.
I'm
done.
Going to Osaka. So
my man said, then allow me to perform seppuku, because I'm not going out like this. And I was like,
what the hell?
What the? And then you saw Toranaga eyes got kind of wide and was like, well, I guess you got to do what you got. He said, you got to do what you got to do, basically. And you see everybody looking like, and they like, Lord Toranaga.
Like, you're not going to stop this?
They're like, Lord, please stop. What the hell are you doing? This is your boy. This is your right-hand man. This is the dude that helped you, you know what I'm saying, that basically helped you grow up to be who you are and everything. And he's like, he made his decision and everything. And so they're trying to stop him. He was like, yo, my mind is not being changed. And it looks like his mind is not going to be changed. Do what you got to do. And then he was like, fine. And this is when we find out. I did not know this at all. Buntaro is his son, is Hiramatsu's son. Had no idea, did not know this at all. And he was like, Buntaro, you gonna be, he says, get my katana, you gonna be my second. And Buntaro was like, wait, what, Pops?
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon, Pops? What? He was like, you my second. And then like Toranaga is just sitting there staring him up and down like, wait, for you gonna do it? You gonna do it?
You ready?
And then he looks at him and he just says, Hiramatsu looks at Toranaga and he's like, hey, my friend, I just want to say, basically like, I love you, but I can't do this.
Like, it's been real, big dog.
It's been real, big dog. We had a good run, yo. And then he was like, farewell, my friend. And he disemboweled himself. And then Buntaro, one swipe, my man head rolled up. And the look on all of their faces were like, he just sat there and allowed his boy, his second in command, to do this. He's really about to do this.
Like, I can't believe you done this.
I can't believe you done it. And like everybody's just looking, and then you see Toranaga turn his head away, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And you know, to wrap this up, to end the episode, that's when Toranaga's in his own quarters. Mariko comes and he's like, did they do it? And she's like, yeah, they all signed it, but you know, and she's like, did Yagashiba go with the Anjin? like I thought
I thought it was going to do?
Like I did. She was like, it wasn't at first, but yep. And you see like Yabashiga on the boat with the agent, like, hey, yeah,
he was like, yo, me and you, we boys.
We boys. You, me, we the same. And they're like, hey,
yeah,
bro.
you my AL, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And then Toranaga just does the coldest thing. He's like, my son, Hiramatsu, died. He says, I thank my son for giving me extra time. 49 more days to plan this out. And I believe Hiramatsu knew what
No,
the
no, no.
plan was.
I believe because the way he was like, I thank you both. Hiramatsu wanted to go out like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
he wanted to
the
go out
plan.
like that, and I think Hiramatsu knew that what the plan was, and knew that he had to make this believable.
Hiramatsu knew,
Uh-huh.
Mariko knew,
Mm-hmm.
and that
And
was
then I'm
it.
gonna say Blackthorn is
Nah, Blackthorn is just a pawn because
okay.
he's the white guy. He don't know
Yeah,
nothing.
of course. Yeah,
Him and
yeah.
Yabushige
Yeah.
because they called him. He said, "Look, they some hotheads. They gonna
Mm-hmm.
just be reactive. Like I already
Mm-hmm.
know that,
Mm-hmm.
and they did that to a T. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So the next two episodes of this, man,
The penultimate episode is actually called Crimson Sky.
can't wait.
Yo. Yeah. I mean, sheesh.
Bruh, like
Sheesh.
this has been, man.
Because remember, I saw it before you did, and I texted you and said, "Yo," and you said, "Soon as I get home," and then you got home, and then you texted me and was like, "Bruh, I mean, I just let y'all
Masterful.
know something. This is how you know me and Rashad really enjoyed an episode. Is our only response. We don't talk about the episodes. We don't talk about it all. But we know it's good when we just give one word answer,
What word
one word
text?
texts to each other. And sometimes they're explicitly language. We can't say what we're saying
we
here,
grown, you know
but we grow. And it's like that. Then I get it back. And that's all this what's not said is what's understood. Simple as that. What doesn't need to be said is understood.
And truer words have not been spoken,
Yeah,
man.
man.
But yeah,
But if y'all not on Shogun and y'all just watch this for the first time,
man,
missing out.
please go watch this show. I feel like
2 episodes left in this whole thing.
I feel like we should get a paid sponsorship, because
For
like
real.
we've been out here stumping for this show for real. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely catch us on the other stuff, man. We on the X-Men 97. I need to
Mm-hmm.
be on that as well.
Yeah.
Just for sheer nostalgia. But if you're there for the nostalgia, you're going to stay for a good time because that show has been a good time. Like I said on the X-Men 97 review, Fallout comes out this Friday of this recording. If it's a banger, we'll carve some time to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because so far they let the reviews for the media reviews come out for the first episode. And everybody's saying that this is a banger. So
and just for I've never played the game.
Never
So
played no game. I was trying to play no game. So
yeah,
kids are adults. So either way.
So and also y'all like stuff that's coming up that we're gonna be doing. Of course, the Western Bros are coming back. When House of Dragon starts June 16th. Also, I don't think me and Rashad talked about this. They dropped the trailer for Empire Tales of the Empire, which is which is basically Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, that comes out. May the Fourth be with you.
Yep, May the Fourth be with you.
It's gonna be 6 quick episodes. We can watch all them hoes at once, and we definitely gonna talk about that.
We definitely gonna talk about that, and whatever else tickles our fancy and pops us up, man. But yeah, y'all know what to do. Like, share and subscribe,
to the thing, man.
And we appreciate all y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Till the next time.